What's up? I'm Brody with Outdoorsman's, and we're going to go over my optics for desert mule deer hunting. We'll start with my main optic, and it is the new NL Pure 1452. This is kind of my workhorse optic for pretty much everything nowadays, but especially for hunting like these big flats where you're looking a mile to 3 miles plus. I don't run these on my chest, I just put them in my backpack. I like to still run 1042 NLs on my chest for like stalking, things like that. Always with the Outdoorsman stud. If you get in a little tighter area, or maybe you're only looking like 500-600 yards or less than a mile, I will use these 10s still. Alright, let's talk about the big stuff. For the big stuff, for like mile plus, I'm using the BTX 115. Or the 115 pretty much exclusively here. We're not backpacking, we're not making big long hikes. The most you ever do is like what we just did, like 1,000 miles vertical, 1,000 feet vertical, but the truck's just right there, so I don't mind packing this big thing around. Most of the time I am using the BTX with it, but for digiscoping, if we find a buck, I want a video, or to try to score something like that, I do carry an ATX, so I can pop that BTX off. Pop this on there, and I use the all-in adapter for the ATX, so that I'm able to just pop this off and pop my phone on there really quick to film. For a tripod for this setup, it's kind of the tripod that I use for everything now. It is the Outdoorsman's standard carbon. I just feel like the standard works best for pretty much every sitting situation. I'm 6'4", so I can't stand in glass with this, but I don't really need to stand in glass ever because we're always sitting on something like this, whether it be rocks or just a flat like mesa. You can always sit down. There's never really any need to stand up and look over something. The head that I always go with, unless I'm going somewhere really far, is the Outdoorsman's fluid head. You really need that for that BTX 115, and I actually like it for glassing with binos all the time too. It's our smoothest head. It handles the most weight. It's going to be able to lock. If you're rifling, you can shoot off it. It's just kind of the best all-around head when you're using heavy optics. One important thing out here is a lot of times you can't get your tripod level, just like where we're at right now on these rocks. It's hard to get it level, so it's really important to have a bino adapter that you can swivel left and right. So right now, my tripod's fairly level, but say it was more like such, where it's a little off kilter, like such. It's nice with this stud and adapter because you can, once you get this in here, you can get it on, and then you're able to level the binoculars. So when you get in there, you don't have to tilt your head or anything like that. You can set up your tripod a little bit faster. That's a great feature. What's nice about this versus other binocular adaptation systems, like the ones that clamp around the barrel of the binocular, is that you don't have to undo that every time and readjust it. You can just swivel it with the bridge of your nose. When you have that clamped on there, you actually have to take a tool and adjust it to get it to level each time. It doesn't move on the fly at all. That's pretty much it. Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's my desert optics system. And it is ridiculous, but it is what I have.